Since you have just joined us, may I please request you to unmute yourself and confirm your presence. Kamdev, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. All right. So we have Shahbaz Khan, whom we are trying to connect to, and then probably a couple of more people. As soon as we are all connected, we'll start the
Yes,
session. Are you able to see the screen?
yes.
Yes, you can. All right. So be with us, be on hold, and I'm going to come back to you. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Something's definitely wrong with Shahbaz.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe the system's not working for him.
Okay. So I have informed all the attendees in the case they have a question, they can raise a hand from their side. So we'll be notified here.
Okay. So we'll have to wait for these four candidates who are coming.
Not an issue. Single screen only. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so in the meantime, since everybody can hear me now, apart from Kamdev, Rajiv, Shahbaz Khan, and Swati, we also have some live audience sitting with us right here, whom also we are going to take through the entire process. So before we start, I'd like to know a little bit about you, your qualification background, along with what is your expectation out of this seminar that you've come all the way from. Yes? So can we start with the lady right here? Sahana.
Yeah.
Sahana. Tell us everything about you.
Okay. This is Sana John.
Mhm.
I'm from Dharmasthala. I have done BCom. I completed Tally also.
Okay.
I have worked for 1 year as project coordinator in Dubai.
Okay.
In my family, we are 5 members: dad, mom, brother, and sister-in-law, and myself. My dad is a businessman, and my mom is working in health department.
Okay.
My brother works as a HR executive in Nandi Delta.
Okay.
My sister-in-law works in CFTI in Mexico.
Wonderful. Okay. So the seminar for you holds what?
Yeah, I'm looking for a job now.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's why you've come all the way.
yeah.
Okay. Where do you stay in Bangalore?
I'm in Bomana.
Bomanali itself. Wonderful. So not that far for you,
Yeah.
right? Okay, great. Can we move on to Afsar Pasha? Yes, Afsar. Tell me.
My name is Aspirants.Build. I'm coming from
Banchankri. Okay.
I'm studying second year BCom in 11 Arts Science College.
Okay. Is that a regular degree or a correspondence?
Regular.
Regular. Okay.
My family, we have 5 members.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is doing lorry mechanic, and one more brother is doing ITI,
Okay.
and my sister is doing first UC,
Okay.
and my father is doing scrapper, and my mom is also.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So why did you come for the seminar today? Sorry. It's okay if you don't know anything about it. That's fine. That's what I'm here for, isn't
Trying
it?
to get good job.
Trying to get a good job, so that's why you're looking for it. Wonderful. Okay. Moving on to Muhammad Arbaz Khan, is it? Yes, Arbaz, tell me.
My name is Mohammed Abbas Khan. I came from Sadia.
Uh-huh.
So my father is businessman. He was working in cabs.
Okay.
I came from Gujarat.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Now, can I go back to Swati here? If you could just unmute. Yes, Swati, if you're able to hear me, could you please take us through your profile a little bit and your expectation from the seminar?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, definitely I can.
My name is Swati, and I have done my graduation, that's BCA, and I have got 7 years of experience in international BPO, and I've also worked in UAE for about 1.5 year, and I was on a break, maternity break for past 1.5 year. So I'm just
Great.
looking for a job right now.
Wonderful. Okay. So what does this seminar hold for you in here?
I just need some information about aviation. That's why I'm for this
Correct.
seminar.
Wonderful. So you're aware that yes, it's a seminar which is surrounded by the term aviation. Great.
Yes.
Wonderful. Now, can we move on to, thank you, Swati, for that introduction. And can we move on to Kamdev Kumar, please?
Nandai.
Okay, Kamdev, if you are able to hear me, could you please tell us a little bit about you? Kamdev, can you hear me? You have to
I am
unmute
Kamdi Kumar,
yourself.
ma'am.
Yes.
I am Kamdi Kumar. I am from Jharkhand, but I live in Bangalore.
Okay.
There are 12 members.
12 members in your family. All right. Kamdev, I lost you right here after the 12 members in the family. I think it's a loose connection with the audio. Could you reset that yourself? Or probably I'll come back to you in a while. Okay. Rajiv, we are going to unmute you. If you can hear us, please unmute yourself and say something about you. Rajiv, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, Rajiv. I can hear you now.
Hello?
Tell me. Yes, Rajiv,
Hello?
I can hear you. Go on. Go ahead, Rajiv. Tell me something about you and your expectation from the seminar.
Well, my name is Rajiv Gurung and I am from Kankopi and I have completed my 12 in 2015 and 10 in 2013. Well, coming to my family background, we are 6 members in my family.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, yes, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Rajiv.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ma'am, yes ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, definitely I can hear you.
Hello?
Okay, so tell me, what are you expecting from the seminar? What do you think
Yes
I'm
ma'am.
going to do in the seminar?
In this seminar, madam,
Sorry?
I didn't get you, ma'am. Can you repeat again?
Okay. Okay, I'm saying that now that you've joined us for the seminar, do you know what is the seminar all about?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What do you think it is for?
It is for aviation management course.
Wonderful, great. Okay, Rajiv, so be with us. I'm going to connect to Ranjita now and take their presence also in count and start with it. Okay? So hold on to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So we'll move on to different people later on, probably. In order to begin, as of now, since now we know a little bit about you, I'd like to tell something little, yeah, about me as well. If in case you wish to know, please do hear it. Okay, so my name is Preeti Lamba. I hold about 15 years of experience in the field of aviation, hospitality, and retail. I have worked for various airlines named as Jet Airways, Indigo Airlines. Have worked for plenty of five-star properties. Naming a few would be ITC brand as well as Marriott. And then moving on to my retail experience, I have worked with brands like Reliance Brands Limited, who have introduced about 27 luxurious brands in India. and I've taken care of about 12 brands out of it in India only. And now I have landed right here in Sky High Aviation, Hospitality and Retail Institute, where I'm the head trainer taking care of all their placements along with training portions as well. Right? So that was just a little bit of experience that I have, and I'm trying to gain more and more every day. Okay? All right. So as you all know by now that it is a seminar which is all about aviation. Now, aviation is not the only vertical that we are going to talk about, since you are here for the term service industry. Okay. Now, service industry actually has three parameters if you look at it. The first one is hospitality, the second one is aviation, and the third part is retail. All three put together is what is called as service industry, right? Why do we call it a service industry? Because it's all about customer service at the end of the day, right? Now, customer service does not really mean that it's all about a phone call where you're talking to a customer or over a call providing some kind of customer service. Yes, it's another parameter, but not only the parameter, correct? So customer service basically involves a lot of people whom you are not just selling a product, but you are actually giving some kind of a service. Correct? So that is the reason why all the three are put together as service industry. Now, what is it that I am trying to show you here is basically where exactly could we put you. Anybody can recognize this? Can anyone identify this place? No one? Okay, this is Leela Hotel from Bangalore. Okay, and this could be your office. This is where you could be working. Another place, if I was to show you, BMW showroom. That's a luxury product, isn't it? Can everybody have an access to it? No. There's a separate class of people who hold this kind of a requirement. What airport could this be? Yes, Dubai Airport. That's the runway where aircrafts take off and land. Okay, so that's Dubai Airport for you. Now here, the jobs that we have for you, if everybody can see it on the screen as well, there are plenty of departments within the segment itself. So if I was to talk about hospitality, with first thing first, hospitality does not mean anything to do with hospitals. Okay, a lot of candidates get confused over there. So don't get yourself confused at all, because hospitality basically we relate to customer service in the hotels. And when I'm talking about hotels, I'm talking about only 5-star hotels, since we do not have 7-star as of now in India. Right? Okay. Moving on to retail, we are talking about again luxury retail here or super luxury retail. We're not talking about Reliance Friends or Reliance Fresh. Okay, we're talking about Reliance Brands Limited, Genesis, or all these Arvins, or these kind of luxury brands who hold a lot of market value. Right? When it comes to aviation, I'm talking about all the Indian and international carriers operating as a base out of India. So I'm not going to put you anywhere in Dubai. I'm not going to put you anywhere in US, UK. I'm going to put you everywhere in India itself. Right? Are we clear on that? Okay. Because when I say international carrier, people start thinking, oh, I'm going to work in Dubai. So that's not going to happen. Okay? Because in order to go abroad, you've got to have some experience right here, after which you can move. Right? You need about 2 years experience in hotels to move abroad. You need about 2 years experience in retail to move abroad. And you need at least 1 year experience in aviation industry to move abroad. Clear so far? Great. Guys, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands anytime, okay? But that's not what we came here for, isn't it? Just to know what kind of job. That's the main part. Isn't it? Everyone wants to know only this first. Correct? मैम बाकी सब छोड़ो पैसे कितने दोगे ये बताओ. Right? Okay. So let's start with the hotel industry. If we are to look at it, it starts with these titles. What do they have to do? What happens in the hotel is my responsibility to tell you about it on a later stage, not right now. But let's examine and let's just take it as an example that I'm going to work as a front office executive. Now for this, the salary begins, okay, from 18,000 and goes up to 25,000 for a fresher to enter. I know I have a lot of experienced people also, so obviously the salary brackets will be different here. right? But this is a fresher's salary, which starts from a person who has just completed second PUC, not even graduation. Correct? So the graduation bar is also different. Correct? Now here, as you can see, the salary starts with 18 to 25,000. Why is it different 18 to 25? Because it depends on the brand that you work for. Right? So I'm going to pick up the last number only, not the bigger number. Okay? So let's say only 18,000. Both of you are freshers, right? What was your expected salary as a fresher? Don't look at it now. Yes. What were you expecting as a salary otherwise? Give me a guessed number. Something that you have in your head. 10,000? How about you? 15,000? How about you, ma'am? More than 15, but less than 20? Or less than 50? Okay. So, as I can see, for a fresher, this number would already exceed their expectation. Correct? But it doesn't stop here. You don't just get this. Now, here, if you're working, you also have a performance-linked incentive, which is up to 10,000, minimum of 2,000. So, I'm going to pick up minimum amount. That is 2,000. So far you have 18 plus 2, 20,000 coming, double the amount you were expecting, right? Still doesn't stop. You get meals at work. Now, what does that mean here? Okay, for an example, if I was to eat staple food of southern part of India, what would that be? Idli vada? Correct? Now, imagine you were going to eat only idli vada in breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No biryanis, no chicken butter masala, nothing at all. Only idli vada, right? Now, if you were to go and buy yourself a plate of idli vada at a decent place, not on the roadside cart, how much would it cost you? Approx. I'll pick up 50 rupees, not 150. 50 rupees is more than enough, right? So 50 multiplied by 3, 150 multiplied by 30 days, 4,500. So if I made you eat only idli vada, you'll spend at least 4,500 in the month. Here, what you're actually eating is a buffet meal in the staff canteen. You're not eating only idli vada. Here you get to eat what you choose from. Okay? The vegetarian and the non-vegetarian buffet menus are kept for the staff, all employees working in the hotels. Okay? So you're saving that 4,500. That means if I gave it to you with the salary, you'll be spending at least that much. Correct? So 20 plus 4,500 can I do? How much does it go? 24,500. Good amount? Is it reaching your expectation by now? Yes? Still doesn't stop. Now that we all know that five-star properties are everywhere pan India, correct? So I will not guarantee that you will get a job only in Bangalore. No. It could be anywhere in India because of the kind of industry that we are choosing here. Right? Wherever the location, the requirement arises, that's where the candidates are placed in. Okay? However, once you have completed 6 months of tenure in a different location, you can always come back to your home base. Okay? But for 6 months, you'll have to be deployed in a different location should there be a request or a requirement. Got it? Okay. Moving on from there, if you were staying in a different location, then your stay is also on the hotel only. You're going to stay in the hotel itself, in the staff quarters. So that means you're going to stay on your PG cost. Minimum is 7,000 in Bangalore right now. The sharing bed PG also will be at least 5,000 rupees without food, right? So 5 to 7,000 again is saved. Plus, are you traveling to work? No, you're not, because you're staying at work, isn't it? So travel amount is also saved. So overall, your 4,500 you're not spending on travel, accommodation, or food. The major requirement of India, roti kapda makan, isn't it? So we're not spending there. Plus, apart from your duty time, whatever you eat and drink in the hotel, you get 50% off on all food and beverage items, excluding alcohol. If you're interested to have a bottle of beer or maybe wine or whiskey, you have to pay from your pocket. Itna bacha rahe ho, kahin to laga lo. Right? So This is exactly what you get apart from the medical insurance which will be given for the entire family. Clear on this so far? Interested? Yes? Very. Oh my God. Okay, moving on to retail. Now here, if you start to work as a fashion consultant, as you can notice, I've not put anything as a sales executive. Do you see that? I've not put anyone working as a sales executive because in luxury retail, there is no title as sales executive. Okay, we all work as a fashion consultant if it is apparel, if it is accessories or the car segments or any other, the titles will be different, and so are the salaries. Okay, now if you look at a sales executive who's standing at Max showroom or maybe Unlimited that we have next right to us, all of these sales executives do not earn more than 8 to 10,000 rupees a month, and that too with no incentives. That's exactly what they get, and that is why when you enter the showroom, they are also not bothered that you're there. So they're just there like this. You roam around. You want a waist 32. I need waist 32 since I'm a little fat. So they have put only 30. So I'll have to ask 32. Can I get? They would never help. They'll say yeah, it's there because they're not interested. Here, the ball is absolutely different. Here you're a fashion consultant who's going to give me a makeover. Let's say, for example, if I enter the showroom diesel or super dry for that matter. Okay, I'm still on the luxury retail, not on the super luxury as of now. So if I enter the showroom diesel, which is an Italian denim brand, here the consultant is going to tell me what is going to suit me better. What would look good on me? How can I change my entire look? So that is how the fashion consultant is going to be placed over there. So is he really selling? Not really. He is telling you what is right for you. Your choice. You want to buy it? Please buy it. Okay. So here the salary starts from 18 to 24,000 again depending on the brand. So we will pick up 18,000. Right? Now 18,000 when you get some performance linked incentives here as well. But as you can see, I have not put a number, minimum or maximum. Why? Because it's unlimited. I'll take an example once again. Let's say you're working for the showroom BMW. Can anybody give me a basic model of BMW? X showroom cost. X showroom. The car has not gone out on the road, so no road tax. It has not seen Modi's effect, that is GST. So before all of that effect, the car is parked very much inside the showroom. How much do you think that X showroom cost of the car, basic model of BMW would be? Any idea? 60? How about you? Close to that? 40? 50? So 40, 50, 60? Okay. Do I have any days? No. Okay. So here, the basic model car, the BMW model, is actually for 30 lakh. Okay. The base model that they have parked in the showroom. Now, if you happen to sell that 30 lakh rupee car, what do you get? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000? No. 1% of the cost of the car, X showroom, is your incentive. What is 1% of 30 lakh? 30,000. That's your incentive. Now, is BMW selling only 30 lakh rupee car? No. They have a car worth rupee 5 crore as well, right? Sell the incentive is yours. Are you even going to look at your salary? I don't think so. Right? Everything is going to go in the PF probably or some kind of investment. Right? But still doesn't stop. I'm still going to pick up only the bare minimum incentive, which is 10,000 rupees here. So 18 plus 10 is 28,000 rupees. You've already taken in your pocket here. Apart from that, again, you get medical insurance. Now, next thing, 50,000 to 75,000 rupees of additional amount that you get for the brand uniform. Tell me clearly, if I was wearing what I'm wearing and stand in a Tommy Hilfiger showroom and ask you to buy Tommy Hilfiger, how would I look? Like a joker, isn't it? You're first going to tell me you're going to give me a makeover. Don't you think you require it more? You are not wearing Tommy yourself and you're telling me to buy. So can I stand in a different brand? No, I can't. I have to look the brand first. So what should I do? Day one at my job, I should first shop for myself. Spend 5,000 rupees on one t-shirt. Makes sense? No, it doesn't. So In order to make you look like the brand first, these companies give you this amount every 6 months. Why 6 months? Because the collection changes in 6 months. There's a summer collection, then there's a winter collection, right? So summer collection is from July to December, and then January to June comes the winter collection, right? And you are supposed to wear the latest collection all the time. Why? Because looking at you, only people will buy. Correct? And that is the reason why they give you this amount. Now, this amount does not come to your account. It is not given to you in cash also. It is just a piece of paper, which is like a uniform form that you fill. So anything that is lying inside that showroom, you have your cost, pick up. Whatever you want to buy, buy. So 6 months you wore. Now what do I do after 6 months? You're supposed to wear the latest collection, so what do I do with the older one? Swati, give it back to me. Sana, right? Sana, give me your clothes back. I'll wash it, sell it to somebody else. Yes? No. Where does it go? It goes in your wardrobe. So far, have you been really shopping for 1 lakh rupee a year? No, right? Are we really changing our wardrobe every 6 months? At least I don't. I can't afford to as yet, right? I have to probably marry some other Amani in my next birth to do that, isn't it? So 1 lakh rupee I get there as well, right? Plus I get an iCard like this when I work for any other company. It has my employee ID on it. I show that ID to all the brands that are part of that particular company. For example, 27 brands of Reliance brands. Correct? So RBL has 27 luxury brands in India. Naming a few are Superdry, Quick London, Dunes London, Quicksilver, Superdry, Hamleys, Diesel. All of these are Reliance brands. Okay, so now that ID card is valid on all those 27 brands that they have. All I have to do is whatever collection, old or the new collection, I pick up and I show my ID card, I get flat 40% off. Flat 40, not up to 40. You know how they play in the showrooms, correct? Up to 40. You first shop for 40,000, then I will give you some 40% discount. So not that kind of a game played here. It's a flat 40% discount for you when you enter the industry. As you grow, your discounts also grow. Okay, the CEO of the companies actually have 85% discount. That's the maximum that they can get. Post that, there's no other discount. 85% is the last discount that you will ever get if you were still growing in the same company. Got it? Now, who wants the shopping or the free stay? दोनों में से क्या चाहिए, रिटेल या हॉस्पिटैलिटी? Little difficult to choose, na? Let me create it even more difficult. Let's go to aviation. That's what exactly everyone came for, isn't it? Okay, so right here, as you can notice, I've not put cabin crew material here because the restricted criteria. Okay, not everybody can become cabin crew. I have to really screen you deeply in order to say that yes, you are my cabin crew candidate. Get it? So I have put all the ground support possible that we can give. All right. Now for this, what you get is a salary package of about 20 to 26,000. Again, based on the brand. So we'll pick up 20,000. Performance linked incentive. Now in an airline, you're not really selling anything, isn't it? You're just providing customer service. So based on the feedback required or based on the data that you entered, however it works, you earn yourself incentives here as well. Now the candidates whom I have placed so far, I have not seen anybody getting more than 15,000 as an incentive, okay, apart from the salary. So I have also kept that amount only in my head right now, that probably people get only 15,000. Minimum they have got is 5,000, but the maximum that I have seen them earning is only 15, whereas we were given a number which would go up to 50, 50. So, but I have not seen in the past 1 year anybody getting that amount. So I will also keep it to 15 only. So 20 plus 15, 35 already. Great. Medical insurance, not just for yourself, but for your family. Now, this family also includes your in-laws family, should you have any. Okay. Discounted stays at company properties. Now, what are those company properties that I'm talking about here? So, let's say when I was flying for jet, I used to fly out of Delhi. So I did a flight from Delhi to London, which was 11 hours flight. Do you think it was humanly possible for me to land in London after 11 hours? And that 11 hours is only the in-air time. So before the flight and after the flight also, we as crew had to do a lot of work, right? So post that entire duty, do you really think I sat in the same aircraft and came back to India? No. So what did I do? Stayed on the road or at the airport? No. Where did I stay then? Probably in a hotel, correct? The company gave me a layover, asked me to rest for 2 days or 3 days, however the pattern was, because there were patterns which were for 5 days as well. So we were in London for 5 days as well. So based on the pattern, they have given us hotels. Now, which hotels do they really give us? Only 5-star properties. The crew is not even given 4-star properties. Okay, for certain airlines. Yes, nowadays a lot of companies have come in as low-cost carriers. So they have started to put crew in the 4-star properties as well. But still, the majority of the carriers that we deal with keep their crew in the 5-star properties only. Now, do you really think it is feasible for you if you are on a holiday and you wanted to book yourself a hotel room and you go to the US, you look for JW Marriott over there and you go and book yourself over there? How much do you think it will cost you per night? Book yourself right now on Make My Trip or Hotel Chicago. That uncle also comes irritating us, isn't it? So, if you look at everywhere or anywhere, you won't get a rate in a 5-star property less than 10,000 rupees a night, right? But what do you get as an employee of an airline? The airlines have an airline cost or a fare given to them as per the contract, okay? Because they are giving 30 to 50 crew every day, and that means 50 rooms every day to the hotel. So obviously they are bound in a contract, right? And that contract, just for your information, is not even 10% of the actual cost that they give per night to people outside. Okay, when I went to Hong Kong with my family, I paid only 800 rupees per night, that too including my buffet breakfast in a 5-star property. It was airport legal where we stayed. So that's the cost you pay. So similarly, wherever you will go, in all those properties that are in a tie-up with the airline that you are working for, you'll get that. Right? In case anything happens, food poisoning because of the food, you're medically also covered. Correct? Unlimited free flight tickets for yourself and family. Free flight tickets, when I say I do not mean zero, first thing. Okay, people start thinking that I won't have to pay 1 rupee also. No, you do have to pay the airport taxes. How much do you think the airport taxes would be? From Bangalore to Mumbai, if you were to go, if you book yourself on Red Bus also, you won't find the ticket for less than 1500 to 1800 rupee one way. Correct? Here, the airport tax that you have to pay is 400 rupee one way. So that means 800 rupee and you are back in Bangalore. That will need much lesser time than the Red Bus will take. Correct? So that's all you have to pay. Now, what family am I talking about here? All. Which all do come into this family? How many members do you think I would give the flight tickets to? It's unlimited. Take as many flight tickets as you can. So how many people can I give it to? Any idea? Take a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? 5 members? How about you, sir? 4 members. Who are those 4 as people?
In our family, 4 members.
So you took all the 4. Okay, great. All right. So let me tell you the family that is involved here. Okay. Me, my husband, my parents, his parents, my brother and sister, his brother and sister, my brother's wife and kids, my sister's husband and kids, and vice versa. That entire family tree gets this. Not just the salaries. This is exactly why people want to join airlines in the first reason. Right? अब कंफ्यूजन बढ़ा, हॉस्पिटैलिटी में जाना है, रिटेल में जाना है या एविएशन में जाना है? थोड़ा बहुत क्लियर भी हो गया होगा. That is why everyone is looking at aviation now, isn't it? Happens. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's a note right here. Cabin crew salaries are higher than the ground support. Okay. Why? Because A, it's cabin crew salary. Their lives are at risk on every takeoff and landing, so that is the reason why they are highly paid. And their basic salaries are between basic salary for the cabin crew. The salary calculations are different from the ground support. Okay. For us, the major salary portion of ours is basically the flying hours that we get. So the number of hours we are in the air is what I'm actually earning for myself. Otherwise, the remaining is just my basic. I don't want to look at it. Okay, so that basic salary for the crew is anywhere between 45,000 to 65,000 as a fresher. Plus, they get the flying hour. So if they happen to fly 100 hours a month, so apart from what they have earned as their basic salary, they also earn about 70 to 80,000 rupees in this. Plus the remaining perks, similar. That's how it starts. As soon as you have 1 year experience, obviously the number multiplies. Right? So far, anyone has any questions? People with us online also can raise their questions if you have any. Not as of now. Okay. So moving on from here, what do you think we need for it? How do we enter them? Right? Now that's the major question in everyone's head. Okay, man, I got the money. I got the dream that I can fulfill. Now, how do I enter that industry? Correct? That's the question. All right. So there obviously is an educational requirement first. Correct? Let's look at that requirement. All of you have it? Yes? Minimum? Bachelor's degree? Correct? PUC also everyone has. Now, as you can see, I put both of them. Whereas if I put only degree, it should have been fine, correct? But there is a reason why I have put both. There are certain departments where I can take a second PUC also. Whereas there are certain departments where I need a graduate only. I cannot send anybody else. Okay? So until or unless you have at least 5 mark sheets of yours, that means there are some backlogs or something in the final year, that's fine, no problem. But you should have at least 5 tiered mark sheets. Right? That's when I consider you to be a bachelor's degree holder. Get it? Correct? So that's your educational qualification which is required, which you all have. Now what do I do next? If I send you with that degree of yours and I put you in the interview right in front of the HR department, do you think there is a chance of you clearing right away? Right away. Would you know anything about this? Anything about it? I'll ask you a very simple question here. If you can answer me, then yes, you can. Which is the regulatory body that holds civil aviation together in India? One government body that is involved in civil aviation of India. Central government. How many of you have a bike or a car? You have a bike? Okay. What is the government body who gives you the registration? State government. The body that I'm talking about. Not the government. Government body I'm talking about. RTO? RTO is the government body. Similarly, I'm asking, whom do you think gives a license for the aircraft to fly? Airport Authority of India? Airlines? No. That is why I said, if you answer that, yes, you can. You wouldn't know anything because obviously you've not studied anything in regards to this. You all have done BCA, BCom, BA, correct? You've not done an aviation degree, have you? So now what should you do? Go back and start, join from a college and do an aviation degree? Or maybe a 1-year diploma by going to Franklin or Aptima or people like that who charge you like a bomb? Yes, they all charge for 2,60,000 is the recent cost, correct? That's for the diploma that they charge for. Okay, I'll give you that, 2,60,000. Will I get a job? Is there a guarantee? Then why should I waste 2,60,000 plus 1 year? Who has that much of time in today's time? Isn't it? That's why we step into the picture. What do we do for you? I do all of it for you in only 45 working days. Okay, I'll take 45 working days of yours. That also only 2 hours a day, Monday to Friday. At your convenience. You don't have to come to me to this premises. You can be sitting at home. The similar way I have a lot of people online right now with me. Similarly, you can also be online. Sit at home at your convenient time to take a live session from me. If you are unable to do that also, then you take the recorded session of it. Because every session that we do gets recorded. So if you are unable to make it to that, take the recorded one, study it. At the end of the session, on the 40th day, not 45th, on the 40th day, you'll have to sit for an exam, which could either be online or here, based on what portion you are taking, correct? Either you're coming for a classroom session or you're going for an online session. Based on that, you'll have to sit for an exam. Once you clear that exam, what I am going to do is to give you only if you clear the exam. If you do not clear, I will not do it. Do you see the word? It's a very huge and big word. Nobody gives you just like that. Correct? Everywhere you will go in different institutes or colleges or consultancies, wherever you will go, they'll charge you like a bomb first and then also won't give you a guaranteed job. They'll all give you 100% job assurance, 100% job placements. Correct? Is there a word guarantee involved? No. So can you fight back? No, you can't. What does assurance mean? Oh, you didn't get it this time, it's okay. Better luck next time, you'll get it. That's called assurance. So obviously 100% assurance. I don't have to do anything for that, isn't it? What does 100% job placement mean? That simply means that I will take guarantee of, not guarantee, I will make sure that I give you 4 interviews at least after you are done with the courses with them. Okay, that too for 6 months, 3 months or 1 year. That is the tenure. Nobody does 45 minutes. Okay, sorry, 45 days. No one does it. So first you take that much of time and I'll assign only 4 interviews for you for sure. If you clear, you clear. If you don't clear, don't come back. You're not my responsibility. I gave you options. You didn't clear, not my problem. Correct? And that is what we don't do here. Just for your knowledge, we are the first in India to even have online sessions at your convenience in the industry, which is service industry. No one so far has got this kind of a leverage to their students to take their own time, sweet time to do the courses. Why am I able to do it in 45 days? Why are people taking 1 year's time? Is there something that I'm not doing right or is there something I'm not doing intentionally? So the answer is there is something which I'm not doing intentionally. What is that? Being part of this industry for 15 years, I know one thing for sure that either of the departments you join, from the day of your joining, you will be put under a training first. Whereas you're getting salaries, you're getting all the perks from the day one. But before you go on the floor and you start meeting the passengers, guests, or customers, you will be put under a training first, which will be absolutely based as per your department. Now, what are these people doing in that 1 year is to teach all the departments to you. Is it needed? Not right now. Correct? First thing first. All that I need to know is the basic of all the operations. That's all I need to know. Even as a cabin crew, we clear a 4.5 years, half month of training, for which we have to even clear with 90% only. Even if I get 89%, they will not give me the job. They will not let me fly. They'll put me back in the training. Second chance, not clear, out of the company. That is how it works. So, do you really need that kind of a time taken outside when you know that you have to repeat that, sir? All I need to give you is the basic of the entire portion, so that when they talk, you are able to understand what's going on. For example, uh, take a guess. What does lavatory mean? Lavatory. It's an aviation language I'm talking to you in. What do you think lavatory means? Now, when you sit for those training with the companies, they will not use the regular language outside. They won't even say A as an apple. They'll say Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. There's a different phonetics that we use, right? Now, do you really think companies have got that much of time to teach you Alpha, Bravo, Charlie? No, right? Nobody will do that. So does that mean 4 months? So who will give you that legal document is what I would want to know. And I see that Swati has raised a question. No, she hasn't. Any doubts, any questions so far? Thinking. Think. I have all the time. You should have questions. Yes, Mr. Pasha. No questions? No questions? Think. You must have some questions. Yes, I will not accept anything in cash. You'll have to give me either a check or a demand draft, or you can use your credit card also, debit card also, either ways, or I'll give you the company account. You can deposit there as well. You can go on our website and use the pay links there as well. Either ways. That's absolutely your wish, but no cash. That's my only request. At the end of the day, if you have no other option but to give me cash, I'll take that. But my first preference will be not to take cash. Right? Because it's ethically and legally not right. Modi uncle is telling me to go digitalize, and I'm still working with the newspaper and the note paper. Right? I don't want to do that. So think about it. The batch will start the day you decide, because it's all online. So you can come in anytime, go back anytime. Correct? So I don't have a specific date for you. However, yes, if you wish to join us for a classroom session, that I'm going to start on 22nd. Done? 22nd, 11 to 1 would be the timing as of now. But again, we are flexible with the timings also. If in case I have 3 people in the batch who says, ma'am, I am free only after 2 o'clock, so I give you a 3 to 5 batch. Yes? And the batches can go up to 8 o'clock in the evening, so you have the entire window open for you. Alright? Done? So have a wonderful day. All the best for the future. Here, people do not know much about this industry. Is the reason why they face issues. And they end up going to an office which is like this, and they sit in front of a system and they work. Here, it's all about the beauty. That one beauty. Right? And a lot of career growth is what you can get here. So, oh, where am I? Swati, you're raising a question. Wait, I'm coming back to you. Swati, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Swati, you raised a question. Tell me, dear.
Yeah, you got disconnected in between when you spoke about the courses, I guess.
Yes. Okay. So we were talking about this course which was going to take you through 45 days of the online or the offline process. Since we have
Okay.
both the options available, you need not come to me all the way. Okay. All you have to do
Uh-huh.
is to go the same process like you are right now on a webinar. Correct?
Mm.
Similarly,
Okay.
you can attend live sessions, or you can also go for the recorded sessions as well. Since all these sessions are always recorded, so in case you have missed a live session, you will still not be missing the session at the end of the day. So you'll get the recorded one also. So
Okay.
on the 40th day, since the program is only for 45 working days, so
Mm-hmm.
on the 40th day, you'll have to sit for an exam. Okay, which
Okay.
you have to clear with us in order to get the guarantee of the job. Okay, if the exam does not get cleared by you, then I will also not take any guarantee.
All
Okay,
right.
that exam is also set by us on the same portion that we are only teaching. So obviously, we make sure that you understand first. Correct?
All right.
We will be able to provide the job. So that exam, once again, you can either take online, or you can come to the office and you can sit here for the exam, whichever way you find convenient for yourself. There will be no boundaries on the time for you. You can absolutely be free, since I know you have a family and now that you have come back from maternity leave. So obviously there's another person in the family whom you have to take
Yes.
care of. So that ways it won't take much of your time. It is going to be only a 1 hour session for you online, and probably 1.5 hours to 2 hours in the classroom, because we take breaks also and everything. Online, we would not be doing anything of that sort. So that's why the time is going to get restricted over there, right? So 45 days is the only time. The cost is about 75,000 for the entire program, which includes your placement. But that also you don't have to give us in one shot. You can
Okay.
register yourself on our website. If you go, you'll find the options of the payment, which will give you either 1, 2, or 3 EMI option.
Okay.
Okay. You can do that using your credit card and convert that into EMI for yourself. However, it works for you. You can do a demand draft to us. You can do an online transfer to us. Strictly no cash. That's our only request.
All right.
Yes. So that is how it is going to work for you. 40th day,
Okay.
if you have completed the exam and you cleared it, the job is yours. That's my guarantee. And with the word guarantee, I mean a legal document.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, Swati? Anything
Yeah.
else would you like to know?
No.
All
That's
right.
it.
So thank you for joining us, Swati. I hope you understood a little bit about this. And
Yes.
take a call, take a very conscious call because this involves money.
All right.
Right? Thank you, Swati. Have a good day. Bye bye. It was lovely meeting you.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Thanks. Kamdev, if you can hear me, would you like to have any questions that are to be answered?
No, 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 ma'am.
Nothing at all. I hope you understood the entire concept.
Yeah, I am decided for this job.
Wonderful,
Next.
wonderful. All right, yeah. So let us know
Yeah.
however you feel about it. Okay. If you have
Yeah.
any questions, any doubts, you have all our numbers and you have our email address as well. So you can put a question there as well. If you want us to speak to your family also, we can definitely do that for you.
No.
All
Okay.
right. All
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Thank you, Father, for joining. Have a good day.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. On that note, I would say my salam. Thank you. Have a good day. Hope it was interesting.